Well, born and raised in Vancouver, I love this city. And for us to have the best city to reside in, we need to have healthy communities. We need to have healthy kids. We need to support those that need a little help.
I grew up in a single-family household with my mom and 3 other sisters. We lived in, I think it's the worst postal code in Canada. It's just sad, you're seeing people beg for money, you're seeing people just laying down on the floor, with needles in them, needles beside them, walking down the streets every day, telling myself, hey, I don't want this for myself. So my mom worked a minimum wage job, working 6 days a week. So we didn't see much of our mom, and we didn't have much family time. We might have had 1 or 2 meals at the most a day, so we'd have to find our own.
There are 1 in 5 or 20% of children living well below the poverty line. And I think that people in Vancouver just don't know because they just don't see it.
Growing up in Strathcona with parents that were immigrants from China who had to essentially restart their whole lives here, it was really hard for them to support my brother and I in growing up from even just the necessities. So my parents both worked multiple jobs. Doing all that with the addition of 2 young children at home was really hard on them.
All children are born with incredible potential. Inner city children are born with the same potential that all other children in other communities are born with. They have the same curiosity, and they can be inspired given the correct environment.
So what I did was I went to local community centers and went there for programs, and the programs fed you. With the support of my mom, the community, that really propelled me into the person I am today. It made me want to, shine the light in East Van and be a role model.
My dad played table tennis with us, and so a friend saw that, and then she recommended us try table tennis as a sport. It started out just for fun, once a week, but then gradually our level progressed. Both my brother and myself played competitively, so my parents had to work really hard to accommodate that. All the training fees, equipment fees, and competition fees, it wasn't easy.
It is completely a shock to know that there are kids falling behind. And I feel that CLIC really serves an incredible role in terms of helping these underserved kids reach their potential.
The thought that a child doesn't have the means and opportunity to be able to do what they really want to do and be is really sad. So it's time to make a difference for those children.
With all the support I've gotten from CLIC and the Britannia Support Society, I've been able to finally go to tournaments without feeling guilty of how much money and how much hard work my parents have put in to allow me to go to these tournaments and have these experiences. Even for my first national tournament, which was Canadian Nationals, when I was 9, that was my first taste at a national level competition, and I did really well there. I managed to get a gold medal and 2 silvers at my first nationals, so that was crazy. Just last month, I played in 2 really big tournaments, which were the Canadian National Championships and the Pan American Junior Championships. And now I'm ranked 1st in Canada for under 18 girls, 1st in Canada for under 21 girls, and 4th in Canada for women, 45th in the world. So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, it changed my life.
I work at Strathcona Community Center, right beside Main and Hastings. So a lot of the kids we deal with are Aboriginal kids, kids that live in social housing. Just like me, they don't have much food to eat, they don't have parental support, they don't have guidance. I'm a basketball coach there, I'm a program assistant there. I run a lot of their day camps, I've been volunteering there forever. At Britannia Secondary, I coach the senior boys basketball team. I've been doing that for about 4 or 5 years. After high school, actually, I wanted to play college basketball, but I put that on hold just because a dear coach of mine passed away. He was my everything, The community's everything. So I decided to jump in along with my assistant coach, Edward Hong, and we decided to, say to ourselves, hey, we're gonna take this role. We're gonna try and make an impact with basketball players because that's what we know, that's what we do best. I don't make a lot of money, but I've given over $1,000 a year to these kids, buying them meals, taking them out on, out trips. They're like, hey, maybe I can, make an impact. Maybe I can be successful. Maybe I don't have to be like what's going on Main and Hastings. It's just our job to expose them to that because otherwise, they're not going to do it themselves. We have to help them do it.
All kids have dreams and goals that they want to achieve, that they aspire to be, but I feel that it's often with financial barriers like these that really block what they're able to achieve.
Every child needs to have the means and opportunity to be able to contribute and to make Vancouver this great city. And without looking after our kids, how are we ever going to make that happen?
What I am most impressed about with Click is the dedicated individuals who volunteer their time to ensure that no child is left behind.
I like the way that Click does not have any paid employees. So every dollar you donate is used effectively to help disadvantaged children.
My name is Ivy Liao, and thanks to Click and other support, I've been able to pursue my passion of table tennis.
I'm Wayne Hong, and I'm committed to help inner city kids in Vancouver.
I'm Ginny Bonner, and I believe that the support Click provides to nonprofit organizations is critical to the success of all inner city children.
I'm Liz Wall.
And I'm Brian Wall, and we are passionate about our commitment to Click.
Help Click, help kids.
I'm Fred Lee, and I'm passionate about Click. Please join us in supporting our kids.